And so he says, James, do you understand the implications of disclosure? And I said, I'm not really giving it too much thought. Why? He goes,
meaning the implications of disclosure.
If this story really came out.
Okay.
So I was like, and to be honest with you, yeah, sure. I guess I thought about it. I mean, it didn't seem like that big of a deal to me. We're not alone. Great. You know what I mean?
Right. Thought about thinking about it
Yeah,
every day.
I don't think anybody just thinks that we're alone in the universe anymore anyway, but
Right.
They're coming here. He said, I just need to really emphasize this to everybody out there so you understand what I'm telling you. I'm not saying I believe what I'm about to tell you, okay? I need to see more evidence. I'm not saying I don't believe it,
Right.
but I don't just believe something because someone told me that. I need to see supporting evidence. I need to hear testimony. I need a lot more. What's taken me as long as it has with all the other cases that I investigate. I don't just like believe a case. Okay, so Robert Bigelow said to me, they're walking among us. I said, what do you mean they're walking among us? He said, they're walking among us. They live right here, kind of thing. So again, I'm looking at him going, I need to see, I'd like to see some proof of that.
Right.
But then he said, we've done studies. We've done extensive studies on the impacts of this story would have on the general population globally. And I said,
Interesting.
okay. Well, like what kind of studies? He goes, well, you take Iran Contra and you take all these other like super big scandals and you multiply those, every one of them that's ever happened in the history of mankind, in modern history, and then you multiply that by 1 million. And that's the impact, according to our studies, that this reality would have on the general public. He said the economy would collapse, organized religion would collapse, and he just rattled off all that. Like, again, I'm not saying that I believe this. I'm just telling you what he said to me.